Bonjour, som Odedewi-Giizhigad Odedewi-Giizhigad, the Grand Chief of Grand Council Treaty Number 3, Francis Kavanaugh. I've been asked to deliver a Father's Day message and basically talk about fatherhood from my perspective. The 7 grandfather teachings are the foundation of how we are as Anishinaabe, how we present ourselves, and how we navigate the world with all people, and how we share ourselves as partners and fathers. And they are wisdom, love, respect, honesty, humility, and truth. The most influential people in how I've developed into who I am today, is my mother and my grandmother. They spent a lot of time teaching me and talking to me, and even disciplining me when I needed to be disciplined. One of the things they always talked about too was that the teachings, the stories they provided for me was preparing me for adulthood, that someday I would become a father and I would have a partner, and when that day came where I would take a partner, then I would have responsibilities, like I had to take care of my partner, and then I'd have to think about that there was going to be children in the future, and how I was going to take care of them, And the other things that I had to consider was, when you have your house, there's going to be other responsibilities. And these are the things that my parents and my grandparents taught me, to be independent, not depend on others and this and that. To me, that was a powerful teaching. I have 4 daughters, and I'm very proud of them. Growing up when they were young, I always encouraged them to not ever think that they can't do it. My girls played sports in school, and I always taught them to don't ever think you can't do it. If you see a ball going out of bounds, why not go for it? You'll surprise yourself what you can do when you set your mind to doing things. And then, to me, that was some of the words of advice I'd use to encourage young Anishinaabe fathers. And also that it's very important that we respect our partners. A woman is a very special gift to humanity. It's them that brought us into this world, so we have to learn to respect them, and be honest with them. Also, you have to be humble. You're not better than your partner. In fact, marriage is like making a treaty. Also, that truth is always has to be a big component in growing up, because even though you might think you're lying to me or others, you're lying to yourself, and there's always a higher power that knows the truth. And when they talk about karma, it's going to come back to you. So those are the things that I used to try and provide for my kids growing up as a father. Another teaching that I used in raising our children was what my mom used to tell me. Growing up, my mom used to tell me that beyond the boundaries of the reserve is another jungle that you're going to have to navigate through. And she would say that there's going to be rules. Wherever you go in life, there's always rules that you have to follow. Then she would provide an example, like at our home. At home we have rules. We have rules in the kitchen, we have rules in the bathroom, we have rules in your room, we have rules in the living room. And then as you go to school, you enter school, there's going to be rules in your classroom, there's going to be rules in the hallways, there's going to be rules outside, during recess. And then as you transition, from youth to adolescence to becoming a young adult and maybe transitioning to attending a higher level schooling and stuff like that, there's going to be rules there too. There's always going to be rules, somebody else's rules. That's what my mom used to tell me, and if you can do that in life, you'll succeed, But I don't want you to think both levels of government's policies and legislation dictate us. But still, in my position as a Gichta, I have to follow the rules the Grand Council has established, such as our four-directional governance model and those established in consultation with our elders. In conclusion, I would say fathers are supporters, cheerleaders, confidants, and role models for their future relationships. Together with your partner and children, you are creating strong bonds that will be tested from time to time. But this family you create will last a lifetime and will return to you all that you have shared with them. Spend time with your partners and your children. Teach them through the 7 teachings, creating bonds that will last the test of time. Miigwech.